Happy Rising, happy Wise Day. Welcome back to Everyday Oracle featuring the Sacred Earth Oracle deck. Oh, I want to read something to you about sacrifices really quick. This is coming from a book from the Hoodoo Tarot deck that I have. I love this book. I probably am reading this book more than I use the cards. This is crazy. This was gifted to me and I really do love this deck. Okay. I want to talk about sacrifices, but I want to read this little blurb. So the High Priestess card, so the cards in the Hoodoo Tarot deck are mirrored after certain aspects of the Hoodoo tradition, whether it be people, sayings, objects, they all reference the Hoodoo tradition. Okay, and so this morning I was thinking about sacrifice during my meditation and kind of going back to that statement that I said yesterday. You know, I do what I have to do now so that I can do what I want to do later, and just how we sacrifice so much. Specifically this morning during my meditation and prayer, I was just thinking about how I am sacrificing my spiritual work, like how I could really go deep into the spiritual work and really just be like on some other shit, but I have a job, a full-time job. And so when there are times where I would rather sit in the morning and get spaced out in meditation because it feels good there, I have to like stop and answer an email. That sounds stupid to me. Okay. So I was just really in the mindset of like sacrifice. And I also feel that, all right, I'm being told to hold off on telling y'all that part. Okay, so I want to read to you about the High Priestess card that's been on my mind since yesterday. And the High Priestess card is called Miss Ida. I'm going to read I might just read the whole thing because it might be important to you. There may be a reason. I'm going to read the whole thing. A lot of reading today. So Miss Ida, the High Priestess. Each card comes with a Bible verse and a plant, which, again, I fucking love this book. Miss Ida, the High Priestess. Be still and know that I am God. Psalms. Love that book. You know, black people add that. Okay. Psalms 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. The plant is Jersey tea. The image is a 7-year-old Ida Carter. Okay, a 7-year-old Ida Carter is standing in the attic surrounded by candles. It's dark, but she is not afraid because she is an old soul who understands that she is never really alone. Ida, Seven Sisters Carter, so that was her nickname, Seven Sisters, born in 1900, they don't know when she passed, was a root worker from Hogansville, Alabama. There isn't much information about Miss Ida, but she told an interviewer that she was called to root working at just the age of 7. Miss Ida recalled the process of self-initiation, which consisted of burning 7 candles all night while she prayed, starting on the 1st of May and continuing on 6 consecutive nights. Miss Ida repeated this process each May for 7 years until the Holy Spirit told her that she was ready to work for the community. And so the reason I wanted you to hear that is because at 7, she put herself on a self-initiation process to get closer to her spirit. And so if there are things that you are trying to do to get closer to God, get closer to your manifestation, there may be a big sacrifice that could have to do with lighting 7 candles every May for 7 days, praying every single night, all night, for 6 days straight. I mean, I don't know what it could be. But allow yourself to be open to find out what that sacrifice may be. I am realizing day by day what the sacrifice is for me to get closer to God and my calling here on this earth. All right, so the meaning, I'm just going to, like I said, I'm going to read the whole thing. Shoot, I might pull a Sacred Earth card. Who knows? Miss Ida appears in a reading when you are being advised to slow down and consult your inner voice regarding the matter at hand. Everyone is forced to wait sometimes, but very few know how to do so while still remaining at peace. Miss Ida asks that you stop sighing and tapping your foot as you wait for the light to turn, from red to green. Do you know what might be down the road that could be harmful to you or others if you make a move right now? Just because you feel like moving? No, you don't know. Miss Ida is telling us that it's best to stop that foolishness and do something constructive in the meantime. Go within. If you receive Miss Ida in a reading, consider the following. So I guess I should let you know to consider the following. Trust your intuition, let go, and let God. Are you being impatient or forcing the issue unnecessarily? Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. Everyone has a dark side. Are you aware of how yours works? Call your mother or a mother figure. Seek and embrace the mysteries. Does the unknown thrill or frighten you? Why or why not? Okay, sacrifice. And so, yeah, if you've got a sacrifice you have to make and you know that you have to make it, like I know that I have to make this sacrifice, I got to let go and let God. I got to trust my intuition. I know it. So I want to tell you that too. I'm trying to think, should I pull a Sacred Earth card or should it just be, should I just let it go? I'm trying to see if there's anything that's drawing to me right now. It's not. Let's just see. Because I didn't even give thanks. And so maybe there's something else after I give thanks. So I'm thankful for the day. I'm thankful for love, family, friends, life, chances, second chances, clear roads, roads being opening, sweetness in my life. I am thankful to my support from you all, the encouragement. I'm thankful for the guidance. I am so thankful for being born at the time that I was born in and growing into my spiritual gifts at the time that I did and learning how to be as open as I am towards all of that. I'm so grateful. I am so thankful. I am an open and ready and willing vessel, and I am full of love, grace. I am in touch with my dark side as well, and I love it and I embrace it just as I do my child in me, and, the inner child in you. I'm just full of gratefulness. Cat, plants, mom, dad, brother, sister. I don't have no sisters. I'm thankful. Hey, all right. Let me see. There's a card I've been looking at. I'm just going to pull it. Productivity. That's a pretty card. Productivity. Green is my favorite color, by the way. And now I know it's so many things going on in my life right now that it's just like making connections. Can't wait to get to the second part with you all of my solstice download. Productivity. Let's see. I've never read this card before. I know it. It's so pretty. Jeez. I have so much mucus like coming out and I'm going through stuff now. Productivity. Earthly meaning. The energy and experiences you have been handed can be converted to meaningful, life-affirming outcomes. With a little work and perspective, an obstacle will become a stepping stone. Do what you can, when you can, and make steady progress. Effort is required to transform an idea, experience, or knowing into something more solid. I'm going to read that again because I read that kind of weird. Effort is required to transform an idea, experience, or knowing into something more solid. Once it has formed, new growth will follow. Spiritual meaning. The Divine Mother dwells in every heart. Her light is inside and all around you, for she is all that is beautiful throughout the world. She lives in every mountain, meadow, tree, and blade of grass. Her light illuminates the stars. Her wisdom guides the moons. Her brilliance flows from the sun. She is a wild flower whose perfume teases our senses to curiosity, action, and pursuit of joyous life. Insight. Golden sunlight splashes in generous waves over over our planet. More than 300,000 species of plants transform this light into growth. Branches bloom, leaves unfurl, and blossoms spring open to showcase bursts of yellow pollen. Birds, bees, and butterflies flit among the flowers, collecting yellow dust and carrying it ever further afield and out into the world. It is a busy work. Yellow is the energy fueling the living world. Its bright flamboyance is urgent, busy, and delightfully engaging. It attracts us through beauty and goes places on the wings of those seeking a sweet nectar of life. Yellow is joyful, generous, creatively productive. Its energy readily becomes form, which in turn blooms into a glorious celebration of itself. It is time to convert the lessons and experiences you have absorbed into life-giving creativity. Turn them into activity, into growth, and into form. There is joy in productivity. Its nectar is sweetly intoxicating, and its mark is a fruit of transformation and completeness. 11:11 on the dot. Okay. That was a good card. I gave a lot of messages today. I'll put what I think is like something you should really hone in and really meditate on today. I'm going to show the card again. Remember, if there's something in this card, a color, an animal, an object that sticks out to you, take some time to Google it today, look up the spiritual meaning and write about it. But I'm going to put up the meanings of the Miss Ida card that I really just mean to give you that little bit about her sacrifice that she made. But I was told to read the whole card, which inevitably read into productivity. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, okay, on this journey. Trust that you are being called, especially to my keepers of the earth. Trust that the sacrifices that you have to make to get you into that manifestation, that big manifestation, make those sacrifices. Be still and let God do it, even if you don't even know how it's supposed to work out. Because I know this one thing in my life has to go. It has to get out of my way. And I don't know how I'm going to do this because I'm a scary ass person. Straight up. Sometimes I surprise myself by how brave I can be when it comes to standing up for myself. So I'm pretty sure that I'm scared, but push come to shove, I'm gonna have to maybe stand up for my soul, and it's not gonna be too scary then. That happens to me often. Okay, everybody, have a great truth day. And remember to be still and let God. Okay? Peace.